All right, so the Sharks lost their sixth straight game tonight. This time, not even a close one. They lost to the Vegas Golden Knights at home by a final score of 4-1. And I mean, honestly, can't say I'm too surprised. The Sharks haven't beat the Golden Knights in multiple seasons at this point. We didn't beat them a single time last season in the shortened season, and so they've been handling us easy for the past couple of years. But it sucks to lose like this, especially our sixth game in a row, and the Sharks are still seventh place in the division, just looking terribly. And the Knights, I expected us to lose. We're 13 points now behind them. So, it was just a bad game overall. Really, the main headline of this game is that Jack Eichel for Vegas got his first career Vegas Golden Knight goal. Obviously, he spent his career with Buffalo, and he came over in sort of a big move in the offseason. Jack Eichel has been looking really good for Vegas. He has a goal and 2 assists in 3 games. Of course, he dealt with injuries, and, this is our rival, so it sucks to lose like this, but I can't really say I'm too surprised. The Sharks' only goal in this game was from Nick Bonino, and it was in the third period. I mean, the Sharks were just losing the entire game, and that was really the only sign of life they had. The Bonino goal was assisted by Cogliano. The Sharks had James Reimer in net, and he allowed 3 goals. One of the goals for Vegas was an empty netter. He was 31 of 34 on saves. Not terrible, but you're playing Vegas, a very good team. They had Logan Thompson for Vegas in their net. He was 35 of 36 with a great .972 save percentage. Of course, Eichel had a goal. Max Pacioretty had a goal. Chandler Stevenson had a goal, as well as Keegan Colasar. He had a goal as well. So the Sharks just got handled easy in this one. The Sharks, they got to figure things out right now. We're approaching the trade deadline. It just feels like they start off the games really well, with chances. They had some chances early on in this game, but Vegas led 2-0 after the first period, and they led 2-0 pretty early on. This is the third straight game the Sharks have been behind 2-0 in the first period after the 2-week break. So the Sharks just after this break have not been playing good. It's unfortunate because, at least in some of these games in our losing streak, we've been able to, force overtime and whatnot. But, now we have Anaheim in our next game, and we've lost 6 in a row. There's no momentum on our side, and the Sharks just need to climb out of this hole. Anaheim, we're playing them, of course, next game. We're going to be in Anaheim, and they're playing very good this season. So hopefully we can win, but I also don't have that much hope. But, the Ducks are 5th place right now. They've been better this season, but I think we could beat them potentially. I just think, at this point, the Sharks need to be desperate for a win. We're approaching the trade deadline, and, we could see a lot of moves happening based on, the upcoming games. I think these games are crucial. The defense in this game was very terrible for the Sharks, allowing goals in all 3 periods, and of course 2 in the first, so that accumulated to 4 goals. The Sharks after this one still have 49 points in their total season, and they moved to 22, 22, and 5. So yeah, not good. Vegas moves to 29, 18, and 4. So yeah, it was just disappointing, and it sucks because James Reimer is really not that, he's a pretty decent goalie in my eyes, and the unfortunate part about it is that we have this defense that can't protect him, and we also have an offense that isn't generating chances. You look at the last couple of Sharks games, really the only one that really impressed me in terms of goal scoring was the Vancouver game that we lost in overtime. We got shut out to the Oilers. We lost to Tampa 3-2. We had scored 1 on the Hurricanes. We did score 4 on the Panthers, but that those were really our only good scoring games in our past, in our losing streak. So, yeah, that's going to do it. Vegas Golden Knights win against the Sharks 4-1, and the Sharks haven't beat them in a long time. It's getting embarrassing even because this is a rivalry, and we can't make the rivalry even at all. So let me know your thoughts. I'll see you guys later. Yeah, go Sharks.